Alright, welcome everyone to the first match of 6WC 2022 finals, or 2024 rather, finals, between Argentina and Canada. Argentina on an absolute black horse run throughout this tournament. Still 14 yet getting to finals, and here to have a rematch against Canada. Argentina did win that first match in round of 16, and Canada is, yeah, the higher seed. I don't know.
Yep, that's right. Thanks, Shurex, for doing that quick team intro. Ladies and gentlemen, as Shurex mentioned, this is a rematch. We last saw this matchup, I believe, in the round of 16. Wait, no, not the round of 16, the quarterfinals, if I'm not
No,
mistaken.
wasn't
Wait,
quarterfinals
was it round of
Singapore?
16? Oh, okay, then I guess it was round of 16. I don't really know what I'm talking about. And funnily enough, the bracket of this match, of the finals definitely looks a lot like the bracket that we saw earlier on in the round of 16. The winner of this match goes on to face Singapore, albeit for larger stakes grand finals, guaranteed top 3, but still a very very similar bracket nonetheless. Last time we saw a scoreline of I believe 5-1 in favor of Argentina. A very dominant victory for the South American country. And definitely a huge upset, one of the biggest upsets that we would have seen that round. I believe nobody was expecting Argentina to have the sort of miracle run that they've been putting out, but here they are, ladies and gentlemen, and they are here to hopefully claim their spot in the top 3.
Yep.
But of course, Canada coming back with some renewed vengeance, some renewed passion for this match. They're definitely not going to underestimate Argentina going into this pool. I mean, a lot of these Argentinian players have been proving themselves to be more than what everybody thought they were. We of course have Avure, their star player, their MVP in every map. But even though Avure is one of the most well-known players, hell, maybe one is even the best players in the rank range, it's not even just an Avure. It's not even just an Avure carry show. I mean, players like X Unknown, players like Foulweb, players like Mark DJ VJ have been on an absolute tear for the entire course of this tournament, and it's been really really great to see these new upcoming players really put themselves on the global stage. Moving back to Canada, however, definitely on paper once again from what we saw in the round of 16 match, it's quite clear to see that Canada has being the team with the seed advantage, as well as having a lot more players who are a bit more well versed and a bit more experienced in tournaments. It's clear to see that Canada is the clear favorite to win. But I'm just going into this match. I think all of us can expect our expectations to be thrown out of the stratosphere with this match. So yeah, I don't know about you, Shirex, but I definitely think this is one of the sleeper matches. This is gonna be one of the matches that a lot of people sleep on this round, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out.
Argentina has just been like that one team that no one expected too much out of them. Like, they have Avure and Unknown as like their only two very well-known figures in the tournament scene. But aside from those two, everyone else on the team has been performing amazingly and has let them get to here. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. Argentina did seem to struggle a little bit more last week, which might be concerning going into this match, as it might be a sign of some of those like newer players being a little bit less comfortable on this more skill cup.
At the very same time, even though Argentina did seem to struggle a bit on the last pool, it's important to note that they were facing up against the best country in 6WC, by the undisputed best country in 6WC, Brazil. And that kind of match is not something that a lot of countries, really have fun on. We saw the UK get absolutely mental during that match. And, even though Argentina was able to get a point or two, I believe, clearly they weren't in the right hit space and, may perhaps even underperformed. And it's also important to remember that even though they did underperform, Shirex, I mean, if you look at the overall stats for each and every country, it seems as though Argentina did in fact beat out Canada in the individual country stats. So even if they did underperform, they did end up placing higher than Canada as far as stats go. So, I wouldn't
Yeah,
count them out of being skill capped just yet.
yeah. There's also just the fact that since they were against Brazil, which is a team that already beat them in group stage, that it definitely seems like there could be an issue with mental in that match rather
Mm.
than anything to do with the skill cap.
Yep, rightfully said. We're getting into the second warm up. I'm pretty sure this is not sure whose warm up this is. GG.
I'm
But
gonna assume it's
going
Argentina because the previous map was made by Aruota.
ah, all right. Well, I guess we'll talk a bit about the pool while we're getting into this. This pool is um how do I put this nicely? This pool is extremely control favored. I believe there are quite a lot of maps that just have all elements in them. Of course, we ignore the No Mod 3, but all the hiddens, all the hard rocks, and as well as free mod 1 are all alt maps, so they definitely favor the control player heavily. Not to mention, some other maps like hard rock 2 are also these hard rock 2 and DT4 in fact are also these low CS aim agility testing control maps. So this pool definitely favors the control player. At the same time, on the flip side, on the mechanic side, in fact, this pool sort of lacks any real pure stamina check. You have that No Mod 5, but the No Mod 5 has some 1/3 elements in them, and if you're not comfortable on those 1/3 or you tap too fast, there's definitely areas for shit missing. The free mod 3 this time is tech, so it's not really a slot being used for DT, and slot being used for speed, pardon me. And both DT2 and DT3 are both different genres of finger control. So at the end of the day, the mechanics players are definitely not eating extremely well. The only pure mechanics map I can really put my finger down on is that No Mod 2 when it comes to raw stamina tapping. And meanwhile on the aim maps, however, there are some raw mechanic aim maps. Of course, you have your DT1 and your No Mod 1, two phenomenal aim consistency maps for the SR. But we also have some unorthodox aim maps, such as that hidden one awkward aim, which is AR 8.8. So a lot of the time, as I mentioned this before, the players with more gimmicky, more underrepresented skill sets are definitely going to be eating really good this pool.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully we should get to the end of the warm-up soon.
Probably. The thing is, my also just decided not to load it, which
It's fine. It's fine. All good.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably still in the warm-up. It should be ending soon, but it might as well restart because the tournament client is kind of lagging a little bit, which is not a good sign for coming maps. And rather just get that out of the way.
Yeah, all's good. Once again, of course, I guess going into this pool, I believe Canada definitely appears to be the stronger team. They have a whole host of control players. They have their control specialist, a very strong control player in Tech Drive. They have Aquatic 3. Starry, not the most well known for control, but these core 3 are definitely incredible on a whole host of maps, and this pool should be no different. Meanwhile, of course, they have Shock Hit on the speed and Shock Hit on the gimmick, in fact. And with this pool having 2 reading maps, definitely going to be up Shock Hit's alley. Meanwhile, of course, you have your players, your fill players in CTFO. You have your fill players in Tulipi, who are gonna be able to perform on every map, and of course, their wildcard Aruota, on the hiddens, on the gimmicks, and in fact, just on raw consistency. Very
Yeah.
solid player.
And then you have like that Tulip Lily, Runmei, Harold roster for Hard Rock, which has been really strong throughout this whole tournament.
Oh, 100%.
I feel like Hard Rock as a mod is the most contested between these two teams, because Argentina has been missing a 4th player on Hard Rock a lot of the time, which has been a little bit of an issue. However, they still have Unknown and Abure, who are insane at Hard Rock. and they have Falwet, who has been a little bit of a surprise, but has been performing really well in Hard Rock as well.
Mm. I think this at this stage of the pool, where all the pools are so incredibly difficult, they're not pooled to the advertised SR. They're even pooled quite a bit harder than the advertised SR. In fact, the skill cap's definitely going to start to play a huge role in your score. And given off what I know of the players on Argentina, Avure arguably one of the higher has one arguably one of the highest skill caps in the tournament. He recently won Aquatic Skill Cap tournament, which was a 6-digit tournament that capped out at 6.5. And Avure was consistently one of the top 5 performers, if I'm not wrong. And I believe they clinched top 1 individual in that tournament. So yeah, Avure,
Yeah.
an extremely strong player when it comes to the skill cap. And, on this kind of pool, I think this is where we start to see the skill cap play a role in generating that team score. And, it makes all those carry scores that you see all the more important.
Yep. To be fair, there's also the fact that we have to mention, obviously, Tech Drive has insane skill cap for this rank range. He is currently like 47k, so
True?
not someone to underestimate when it comes to. Wait, let me just check if I'm right. Okay, both Tech Drive and Astolfia are 40k right
Yep.
now.
I'd say that Tech Drive and Astolfia are, two sides of the same coin. Both of them are extremely strong hard rock players, but with extremely high skill caps. But they sort of specialize in different things. Tech Drive specializes in more control, more gimmicky sort of skill sets, while Starry focuses more on raw mechanics. I believe 400 PP Guitar no Kiko, a very strong hard rock mechanics player, in fact, which is not something you see a lot in 6 digits. So yeah, gonna be a pretty interested to see how the hard rock pool plays out for both of these teams. But with the two warm-ups out of the way, we should get into the roles very quickly. Oh, and
Yep.
I believe. I believe we already got the roles from Unknown. Okay.
Yeah, Unknown will be taking over as captain maybe this match. Would make sense. I think Unknown is probably the most experienced tournament player in this match as a whole. He's been in the tournament since like mid 2021. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh.
Well, we can only just wait and see what these two countries go for. HD2 Protect from Canada to start out the match. I played the 4-6 WC. What do you mean? This is huge. Argentina as well going in for the next Protect. No more one Protect from Argentina. Alright, so they seem to be going with the same strat that they have been using throughout the tournament, going for the no more one consistency Protect. Meanwhile, Canada is gonna opt in for the HD2 Protect, probably to play into the strengths of players like Short Kid, players like Tech Drive, who are relatively strong and comfortable on the low AR.
Yeah, I think it's also the fact that I don't think Argentina has too great of a roster for winning. They have like a roster for it, but they don't have any players that can actually carry a hidden 2 pick. Meanwhile, Argentina has multiple of those.
Okay, well, I don't mean to interrupt you, Shurex, but I just have some personal beef with this. During that match against Singapore in quarterfinals, where we played the AR7 X course, the AR7 X course hidden 2, Avure carried his team. His entire team got 200k, and Avure FC'd with like 800k.
Okay,
and that score, one singular score, was enough to carry the entire team. But I definitely think that this map is definitely a lot less intensive than that one. So the overall team scores are gonna matter a lot more, as this map is generally easier to aim and easier to read, and not a fucking nightmare. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
I feel like there's a lot of like big names in the tournament scene that are generally well known for other things, and people usually underestimate their like hidden reading abilities. And I think Tech Drive and Abure are both players that could fall into that description of being really good at reading, but overshadowed by the fact that they're absolutely goated at everything else.
Oh, 100%, dude. 100%.
Our first band is gonna be DT3 from Canada, by the way.
Okay. Once again,
Yeah.
Canada, I think of the big 5 teams in 6WC, the top 5 seeds, and the most likely to take the tournament, Canada is the only country that I see a clear weakness in. They struggle although they're extremely strong on hard rock, they struggle very heavily on anything tapping mechanics related. Because you pull back and look at their team, who do they really have on speed? They have players like, say, Harold, maybe CTFO, maybe Tulipi, and as well as Astolfia or Starry. But when you look at their other carries, you have Aquatic, you have Tech Drive. Their players aren't the most comfortable and aren't the strongest on this raw speed BPM, which in some way makes it so that they play into this pool extremely well, because this pool really lacks any sort of real speed test. So I definitely think going into this pool, the Canada is looking a lot better, because there aren't really a lot of maps where they can really get hard capped or hard blocked on. And with that, the second ban from Argentina comes out. It's gonna be Fremont 2.
Homer asking to win the whole pool. Yeah.
This Fremont 2 is very intensive. It's a reading map, and on hard rock, especially if you're not comfortable on HD, on that AR8, pardon me, on the AR10 hard rock reading, the reading overlap patterns will trip you up if you're not ready for it. Gary knows Canada's weakness. Surely he doesn't lose against them. I swear to God, Sumabuko, one more. I'm timing you out. Hang on. I'm timing you out. Sorry. I just love I love bullying this Simabuko guy. Such a silly boy.
I hate
Colon
is always
3
valid.
D-ranker to D-ranker talk. Anyways, it looks like Argentina's gonna go open up the match with a Fremont 1 first pick.
Yep.
This is going to be alt consistency. A bit of a snappy map, I believe. Probably one of, if not the easiest map in the pool, all things considered. Star rating clocks in at a relatively low 5.2, and even on hard rock, it's not the most challenging thing if you're comfortable on AR10, given how the CS is pretty low, coming in at only CS3. The hidden and no mods should have absolutely no trouble knowing these two very capable teams. So at the end of the day, we might just see a consistency war of attrition type act battle from these two teams.
Yep.
But as the players are getting to the lobby, hopefully we get to see the map soon.
I am very interested to see what the roster for Argentina will be. Purely because Aura is not online right now.
No, he is. Don't worry.
Oh, he is?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay.
He's in the lobby right now, in fact.
Yes, he just joined the lobby.
I've already messaged to me before the match. I asked him, I said good luck to him. He said I'm not showing up. And then I start crying, and then he just said get fucked, and then he trolled me, and then he joined the lobby. I hate this guy.
He also trolled
I
me because
hate
he was
this guy.
not online 4 minutes ago.
You love to see it. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, the first pick of this match from Team Argentina is gonna be Fremont 1, the alt consistency Fremont map with the MP start 10 in the chat from the ref. Let's kick off this match.
Yep, we have two Hiddens on the side of Argentina from Abure and Falwood, and TechDrive and Aruota are good. Aruota is gonna be the only Hidden actually for Canada. TechDrive and Arsolfia are both gonna go hard rock. Unknown taking the hard rock for Argentina.
Yep, right into the heat of the moment. This map features a lot of these wide angles, a lot of these back and forth patterns. If you're on the hidden, you might find a misread or a misaim here and there, given how you can't see the circles. And on hard rock, the general AR difficulty as well as that increased OD is going to be the main challenge for you. But as of right now, Canada pulling ahead with that accuracy lead. The hard rocks on the side of Canada are really eating pretty good. Sophia and Tech Drive both on the hard rocks, and expectedly so, both of these players very strong on hard rock. But Tulipi being the first one to go down, dropping that SS, and that might make the score shift, but Forward unknown. Oh my goodness,
Oh.
forward and unknown both trade up that one miss from Tulipi, and with that, the combo lead, pardon me, is now comfortably in favor of Canada with their 3 FCs to 2.
Can I just mention that Abura is currently assessing? Unknown is struggling a little bit, which is
Yeah,
not
that's
great.
right. That's right, but the score lead isn't shifting too much based off the accuracy lead from pro player Homer as well as Avure. So we're gonna see how it goes. But pro player
Homer.
goes down, and that's going to be absolutely huge. As there's still
Aurora
3
does
FCs,
trade
2
it,
FCs
though.
on the side of Canada. That's good progress.
So-
It's gonna stop the bleeding from Argentina, but that they need another FC to go down right now before it's too late.
Yeah, especially Astolfia with that incredible accuracy on the hard rock. The spotting combos on the side of Argentina are starting to build up. Followed is currently matching with Tulip Lily, and both pro player Homer and Unknown are
That's
yeah,
right.
just
Avure is trying his
outcomboing
absolute.
Aurora.
Avure is trying his absolute best right now to bring that score over, and you know it's not like he doesn't have enough time. I mean, if we see a break from Tech Drive or Astolfia right now, there might be a chance for Argentina to make this comeback, but with misses from pro player and forward, and with Canada
Everyone
still
in
holding
Argentina
strong.
missing. Aside
The
from
window of
Aure.
opportunity is getting smaller and smaller for Argentina to make this comeback, and you know, with a combo reset from everyone on the Argentinian side, apart from Avure, it definitely does seem that Canada is going to walk away from this first map with a break point against Argentina.
Stolfi and Tech Drive just absolutely refuse to break. Unknown breaks yet again.
Yeah, the consistency pick from Argentina clearly didn't go as they predicted or as they had planned. Even though Avure, the highest score in the lobby, the highest accuracy in the lobby by a pretty solid margin, 99% going to the end of this map, the rest of his team just couldn't hold up the combined team score of Canada. And that's what you really have to fear playing against the Canadian team. Their combined strength, their synergy as a team is so incredibly well packed that, you know, you have to be very careful playing against them. But yeah, that's going to be the first map. It's going to be the free mode 1 from Argentina. First map breakpoint in favor of Canada, bringing the score 1-0 all right off the bat.
Yep.
The next pick will be from Canada, and the question is, will they be able to convert this early breakpoint into an early lead?
We'll see. It is Canada's pick. They do have a lot of picks that should be comfortable for them. Based on what you've been saying about this pool, and yeah, we'll see how that pans out for Canada. They're gonna go for hard rock 3, the low BPM, very flowy tech map we have on hard rock 3.
Yep. I think this pick is an absolute no-brainer for Canada. Canada, very strong hard rock country, as well as their star player Tech Drive, who is a control hard rock player. This map is just completely in Canada's ballpark. Caveman says, wait, 2 Jackie maps in pool? No, the Hidden 2 is a Jackie custom, but the Nomod 6 is a Jackie. It's a Gordon map, but it's an edit made by Jackie. So not 2 Jackie maps in the pool. But yeah, this is gonna be Lapix day by day. This is gonna be Lapix day by day. Hard Rock 3, flowy tech. It's sort of like tech alt, and these kinds of maps are definitely what Tech Drive is known for. Hell, he literally has tech in his name. GG. But looking at the other players on the team, Astolfia, Harold, Tulipi, all extremely strong hard rock players in their own right. So yeah, let's see how this map goes.
I have to mention, I'm usually not a fan of DNB or like this kind of music, but holy shit, I love Lapix. This song is so good.
I believe that I believe this is an I don't think this is DNB.
I have no idea what electronic music genres are. I just hate
Uh,
most of them, and then I like specific songs within them. This is like future
ah,
something, I believe, like the name of
future
the
bass.
genre, but I have no idea what the actual name
It's
is.
it's
This song is good though.
I believe it's the genre you're thinking of is future based, if I'm not wrong. Although I wouldn't
Yeah.
say that it's the most future based thing in the world.
I don't know. This is like I know this is a subgenre that I will probably enjoy.
Yeah, future bass is a very popular genre. I love future bass as well.
It might be future
But
funk actually.
future funk, I mean, yeah, I could definitely see that as well with the whole voice thing. But song aside, let's get back into the match. This is gonna be Hard Rock 3. Going into this match, of course, Canada. This looks like an extremely Canada favored map.
Yep.
Flow alt tech, literally everything that Canada is known for.
Now,
But let's see how this goes.
to be fair, Argentina does have that two-player roster with Unknown and Abure. Unknown not having the best performance on the previous map, but this is the kind of stuff he's most well known for, in my experience. Pro player Homer has been the fill player and has been not the most consistent on this kind of map, though, which might be a little
It's
concerning
alright.
for Argentina. Harold is gonna break.
It's alright.
First,
I will say though, the early combo lead is in favor of Argentina, but the accuracy is really shining bright for Canada. Going into this map, we have Tech Drive, the star player in the lobby, 95% ag. What is this kind of performance? Does find some ag drops here and there, but that early combo lead is not going to matter as long as they hold their ground on the accuracy side of things.
now, granted, Aura and Falwet are also matching with Astolfi and Tech Drive. It's just as Harold and Cityfo have much better accuracy than either Unknown or Pro Player Homer.
Right, we get into about the 1/4 section of this map. This map is very long, clocking in at 4 minutes long, so there is a lot of rare runway, but
That
X
is not the
Unknown.
player you want breaking from Argentina. Unknown is gonna drop.
Yeah, that's really rough, and it's good to see how much more comfortable Canada is. Metalis asks, is this winners? No, this is losers bracket. This is the first losers bracket match for elimination. As I say that, forward as well, finding another miss, and that's going to be very, very rough as pro player Homer and Abure are the only ones on the side of Argentina still holding. CTFO does go down though, and that is good progress, but Renme and Estofia, the two troops on this map. Pro player
the
Homer
supporting
going down.
combo from Argentina goes down, and it is once again Abura, the only combo left in Argentina against Tech
Yeah.
Drive and Astolfia.
This is just rough. We are about at the halfway point on the map. And, Tech Drive and Astolfia are gonna look to go into the free combo section with a fat 1k combo at their disposal. Meanwhile, Abure is the only one who can hold the key to the Canadian scores. And, the supporting combo of Harrow, the recovery combo of Harrow is just that much stronger than anything Argentina has. Unknown, unfortunately, breaking right before the slow section, finding a shit miss, and I think the damage has been done here, Shurex.
Yeah, I mean, there could technically be a chance if all players on Canada break, because Abura is holding that FC, which does matter quite a lot. However, that chance is getting slimmer and slimmer by the second.
That's right, going into the last quarter of the map, Ranmi and Astolfia are just going. They're just unrelenting in their pursuit for this point. Abure is trying to hold back the floodgates, but what do you do against this kind of team score? Tech Drive finally goes down, CTFO goes down as well, but Astolfia and Harrow, the two, are still going in the lobby. Harrow with the extremely strong recovery combo, and Astolfia still holding that it's still holding what's effectively an FC. Going into the end of the map with incredible accuracies, Tech Drive and Astolfia, the two hard rock carries on the side of Team Canada, giving us a masterclass on this map. And not even gonna discount Harrow and CTFO's amazing scores on this map too. And unfortunately,
Yeah.
Abure, even though Falwet, trying their best to support Abure with that FC, it's not gonna be enough as we get to the very end of this map. Very good scores from Astolfia and Abure. Abure being the only FC in the lobby, I believe. Astolfia finding a miss at the very beginning. So not quite an FC, but still an amazing score from all of these players, from all of the A ranks in the lobbies. And yeah, that's going to be a early match lead for Canada. You love to see it. Nothing much. Well,
Yeah,
at this juncture of the map, now the question is, how is Argentina going to put a stop to the Canadian momentum? They go for DT1 once again. They're probably looking to go for the consistency pick once the sort of RNG a point out of Canada, which we've seen them do quite a bit in the earlier rounds, but the question is, can they do this against the monolith of a team that is Team Canada?
yeah.
Let's We will just have to wait and see.
I think another aspect of this map, or like of this, yeah. I think another aspect of this pick is that the Argentina just has a really strong aim roster, and pro player Homer has been their field player a lot of the time. He is very strong at aim. He just doesn't have the accuracy to follow it up a lot of the time.
Well, that said, he has been doing extremely well, for a field player. Might I add, throughout the
Yeah,
course of this match. So I wouldn't discount him out right now.
yeah,
But this DT, yep, go for it.
yeah. No, what I'm saying is not that he is out for this map. I'm actually saying that this is the kind of map that pro player Homer, being one of their like, yeah, being the main field player, having been pretty much perma-lobbied last match and having pretty much perma-lobbied this match as well, so far at least, he is a player that stands out a lot in these aim picks, as his tapping tends to fall a little bit behind,
Hmm.
especially his accuracy more than his
Well,
tapping.
that's it. Going to this map, Argentina probably using the same strategy as I mentioned before that they've been using throughout the entirety of 6WC, the consistency abuse. And
Yep.
but against such a strong team like Canada, I definitely think that they have a good shot at taking this point from them, just given off the RNG nature of this DT1. But at the same time, I can't help but worry for Argentina because their consistency, as they've seen from free mode 1, was not the best. So this going into a maybe tapping map would have maybe been a bit more comforting, but we can only wait and see as we get into the grid of this map. Let's get into this DT1. This is just your standard high AR aim. First, AR 10.1, so it's gonna be a high AR check for all of these players, but
Yep.
nobody should really struggle that heavily on it. Of course,
Aside
Canada
from
gonna
Bancho.
open up the match. Oh, GG.
Go,
Canada
go.
is gonna open this map with the early accuracy lead, but everybody going to this first KI with their FCs intact.
Unknown is gonna be the first one to break, and they're aiming a little bit on those jumps. Actually, might have just been a misaim. Not sure.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Going into the second third of the map, four FC still intact for Team Canada. Looking extremely comfortable as you get into the second half of the map. Meanwhile, there are still 3 FCs on the side of Argentina, so a miss from Canada would definitely allow the score to shift, but the accuracy is just so comfortably in Canada's favor that they are looking so incredibly confident on this map. Going to go into the next KI of the map. Still 7 FCs across the board. Unknown being the only one the only one finding a miss. Meanwhile, Estofia leading the pack with the highest accuracy in the lobby, 99.4. Tag Drive finally going down, but the damage has been done. The combined accuracy and combo lead that Canada have been generating throughout the entirety of this map just comfortably secures their victory, and a second breakpoint against Team Argentina going into this DT1.
Yep, this is the second breakpoint in this match. And really just unfortunate. That break from unknown pretty much costing them their point.
Yeah, but an incredible team score from Team Canada once again. 4.3 mil. 4.3 mil team score from Team Canada on this DT1. What an incredible performance. And, Canada's at this point just really just showing the world what they're capable of and just how strong their team synergy is. Canada going to go into whoa. Going to
Yep,
go into their
they're
next they're going to go into their protect with this one. That's really interesting if you ask me. Usually you wanna save your protect for for after the second ban phase, but Canada is just gonna throw it out right here, right now.
I mean, securing this lead for Canada is really important. They have 2 breakpoints right now. Like, in a throw scenario, Argentina does not have that much space to play. Argentina will start needing to win pretty much every pick to win if Canada takes this point. So I definitely can see.
Yep, Canada. I still think that it's really interesting how Canada is going for this HD2, but perhaps they want to just float up that momentum quite a bit more. I mean, they just won 2 breakpoints, and a 4-point lead right off the bat is something that is really difficult to recover from if you're Team Argentina. So they're probably looking to put the pressure and win the mental game against Argentina. Really not taking any chances with this match.
Yep. I'm gonna have to restart the tournament client as it's refusing to detect the map. So give me a second.
With the good luck, have funds coming in. Hopefully, we should see the match soon. The client is having a bit of an issue, so hopefully we'll get back into the match real quick. The MP start 10 command coming out as well. Should get to see the match soon. This is a Hidden 2 custom by former 6WC Canadian player, in fact, Jackie. It's your classic reading custom. Features a lot of overlaps, a lot of perfect stacks. A very fun map at that, but definitely not an easy map.
Yep. Currently a few of the players not showing up on stream, unfortunately. And also 2 of the players is not showing up on my screen, which is concerning.
Bit of a yikes as the Tony Klein is not having the best time.
Yep.
Hopefully that will be fixed. A bunch of from what we can see, there are a bunch of misses coming in from Team Argentina. Clearly not the most comfortable on this kind of map. Meanwhile, just basing off the few scores that we can see, Aru Ota 99% at going into the first KI of this map, dropping a bunch of accuracy here and there, but a very strong score nonetheless. And I believe the score is only in favor of Argentina right now because of the 2 clients that we're just simply not seeing. Is this map super hard or something? I will say it's a lot more easy to be consistent on this map than the previous Hidden 2s that we've seen, but it's definitely not an easy map in its own right. There are a lot of triples, there are a lot of overlap stacks that are pretty rough. But yeah, as you mentioned, a very fun map. Right now, a lot of question marks are in the air, but I think the score lead is just comfortably in favor of Canada. The 2 players that we're not seeing need to get a combined score of 20k at this point, and as of right now, nothing much to comment about. Hopefully we'll get to see the client soon, because be a shame to not see the scores on Canada, as well as the fact that Canada has their star gimmick play in short hit. I really want to see their score. I really want to see the kind of score they'll get on this map.
Yeah, same. It's just unfortunate that the tournament client decided to troll. I will restart it again after this pick, but at this point we will just miss the entirety of the map if I had restarted it again.
Yeah, but even with the kind of score, even with the 2 clients not working, it seems as though Canada is gonna walk away, looking to probably 2v4 this kind of map, which is yeah, which just goes to show how comfortable they are on their protect. A very good protect from Team Canada, and it's clear to see that, you know, this is the kind of map that they are known for, and this is the kind of map that they are confident in. We're gonna reach the end of this map, and yeah, Canada is gonna end up 2v4ing Argentina. Wow! Even without the help of Short Kid 27, Canada just walking away with a
Yeah.
2v4. What a performance!
This definitely shows why Canada protected this map. This is not a map you wanna be
Yep.
playing against Canada. No.
Yep.
Well,
It's not even that the two scores on the side of Team Canada were that amazing. Argentina is just very clearly not having the best time of this kind of map. And as we saw, you know, in the early quarterfinals, without the singular carry from Abure, they would have gotten completely ran through. And this hidden two, you know, Abure clearly not the most comfortable on this map. And so Canada doesn't need to exert that much effort when it comes to beating Argentina on this map.
yep. If I can find
That's
the
gonna be
MP
Haiti
link
too.
anywhere, I will say what the scores were for the other two players. Unfortunately, I don't see it anywhere. Okay, Short Kid apparently got 600k.
Yep, Short Kid 600k expected score. You know, no, actually that's an underperformance. I expected a 1.06 mil SMH.
So true. We are currently waiting for Canada's second ban, by the way. And I still have no idea where the MP link is.
Gonna drop a quick message to the ref, see if we can get the MP real quick.
Alright, there we go.
5. Yeah, once again, Canada going for the No Mod 5 ban. I find that really interesting. Actually, wait, no, I literally do not find that interesting at all. Canada not known for their tapping, and this No Mod 5 being the speed map, probably don't want to take any chances. Even though this speed map features a lot of 1/3, and at the end of the day isn't that hard for non-speed players,
Oh
they
shit.
probably still want to avoid this.
Yeah. Ignore OBS trolling right now. There you go. Right. Now we wait for Argentina's second ban. HR2 ban.
HR2 from Argentina. Okay, alright, that's a pretty understandable ban, all things considered. Once again, looking to cut off one of the alt hard rocks from Team Canada. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I saw a little lizard crawl on my table. This shit is huge. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 6WC. Only the peak commentary.
Yep, peak
Only
commentary.
peak commentary. This peak commentary. The Canadians busy being toxic in chat. You love to see it. Thank you, Minty and Caveman. No more 2 pick from Argentina. Finally, we get to see a tapping map from Argentina. Once again, Canada not the strongest when it comes to the raw tapping, but on this No Mod 2, I think Canada still has their fair share of solid players on this map. So, you know, it's still going to be up in the air. That's going to be the case for most of the maps that Canada plays. Canada is just that well-rounded of a team. But that No Mod 2, I wonder where this No Mod 2 would have been in the first ban phase, because this Argentina is known for being really, really strong at No Mod 2.
Yeah. This is gonna be an interesting map, honestly.
This No Mod 2 is your standard No Mod 2. It has stamina at a relatively standard 180 BPM. The flowing element of this map isn't the most challenging. The CS is slightly smaller, so you know it's gonna be a bit easier for on the aim side. That said, Going into this map, Argentina definitely seems like the favorite, given that Canada is not the most well known for their raw tapping, but we'll have to wait and see. Shirex, could you be so kind as to share the
Yes.
music?
I
Thank
keep
you so
forgetting
much.
to do it again whenever I restart the current clients, but there you go.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Is it
Thank you.
is it streaming the right client? Yes. Nice.
Good stuff. I gotta turn on the music just for this song. Holy crap, this is a banger. This is
This is
a,
a good
I believe this is a, I believe this is like a rock cover of Night of Nights. And look, I hate Toho as much as the next guy, but like, this kind of bang.
Who the fuck hates Toho?
Me! It's all the
L.
same song! It's all the same song!
It's not the same song, it's the same few songs. The
Okay,
original.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Like,
I hear a Toho song and it's like da 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 or da 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 da. I'm done. I
yeah,
hate Toho.
no, because most of the Toho scene are remixes from the songs from the fucking, yeah, video games.
Oh my gosh. For the record, I don't actually hate Toho. Please do not dox me. Anyways, back into the map. This is, as I mentioned before, your standard stamina test. The early accuracy lead once again in favor of Canada with the story that we've been seeing throughout the entirety of this map. But as the longer streams start to come in, the stamina is really, their stamina is really going to be put to the test.
But Mark DJ is gonna be the first one to miss. Not the best for Argentina. This is a little bit of a longer map though, so we might not be expecting a 4-way FC from either team.
Yep, relatively longer than any No Mod 2 that we've seen, I believe. So there is still some runway, there is still some opportunities for Canada to find a miss, but with the
Unknown
accuracy
missing.
so comfortably in favor of the Canadian side, and with X Unknown finding an unfortunate miss. I mean, it's the window of opportunity for Argentina is getting grimmer and grimmer by the second. We're getting into the second half of the KI. The streams in this are relatively shorter, but they're still very, very intensive. As I say that, of course, we get just a long stream. You'd love to see it. Thank you. Unknown once again finding another miss. Clearly not in the right hit space as of right now. Meanwhile, the side of Team Canada still has that 4-way FT going into the next burst of the map. A bit of a jump section, a bit of a calm before the storm as we get right into the stream. Everyone on Team Canada is just holding through. Halfway through the map, Harold is still holding that 99% accuracy, the highest in the lobby by a whopping 2%. Only matched by Short Kid at 98%. But nobody on the side of Team Canada is able to hold the T against Harold's incredible score.
Yeah. Holwood and Nabuda currently doing their best for Argentina, but it's... And Mark DJ has also recovered really nicely. Short Kid is gonna be the only miss we see right now.
That is gonna be huge for Team Argentina. Unknown has built up the sporting combo that they need that they need. But the question is there gonna be enough time? I don't think, given how this map is playing out, that there's gonna be enough time. The accuracy is just too in favor of Canada right now, that they need another break in order to you know, get that point, get the scoreline across to their side. But with the map coming to an end, their window of opportunity is getting slimmer and slimmer. Unknown finding another miss. And meanwhile, forward Mark and Abure are trying their best to bring the scores over, but with the 3-way FC on the side of Team Canada holding them back, it looks like they're gonna run away to the very end of this map with their 3-way FC in the bag to take another point against Team Argentina. Holy.
Also, what the actual fuck is that accuracy from Harold?
I mean, Hero is just a really strong tapping player, and especially on No Mod 2s. So this is kind of a expected score from Hero. I mean, I don't want to glaze Hero too much. This guy is absolutely incredible when it comes to streams. A skill cap player. Being a skill cap player requires, you know, that stamina, requires that consistent tapping, and Hero is just, bro, GG. just so strong, just so incredibly strong.
Yep, that is a 291 PP play from Harold. I am not gonna check
Wow,
all the other FCs because
wow,
I CVA.
wow, wow. Thank you, Harold. Thank you, Harold. Thank you. But yeah, with that no mod 2 pick from Argentina out of the way, Canada now has a 5-point lead and they're looking to go for the sweep on their own pick. They go on to match point and guarantee themselves a tiebreaker on their own pick. They go for the no mod 6, expected, looking to cut out Argentina on the gimmick which they've done before. This Nomad 6 is not in fact a Jackie custom, but it is a Gordon map with a Jackie edit. This map clocks in at AR 8.8, so slightly lower than your typical map. And the real difficulty of this map comes from the weird rhythm of this map. Features a lot of BPM changes, not BPM changes, but rhythm changes, a lot of polyrhythm that Gordon mapping is known for. And, you know, although this is not the leading gimmick that Argentina seems to be struggling on, I definitely think Canada is a bit more comfortable when it comes to the rhythm gimmick.
Yeah, just in general, Canada has a very strong gimmick roster. A lot of the times, if you can play rhythm, you can kinda see what rhythm. Yeah, you can
That's
kinda
true.
play rhythm unless you're like tapping capped. Which is why I don't play these kind of maps. Because I see the 1-6 burst, I wanna tap it as a 1-6 burst, and then I tap 160 BPM because I'm speed capped. God, I hate this kind of map.
Oh god, I totally agree, dude. Rhythm gimmick is fun in games until you get speed cap.
Yeah.
The MP start command coming out. We're gonna see the classic gimmick players from Canada come in: Short Kid, Aruota, and Renmei with CTFO as the fill. And we're actually gonna see Ikurio sub out for Unknown on this map, which is pretty interesting, making their match debut on this No Mod 6. Perhaps they're a, you know, gimmick specialist, you never know. Let's get into the map. Right off the bat, you see this weird rhythm. From the hit sounds, it seems as though Ikurio might be having some issues with their keyboard.
Maybe? Or maybe just didn't maybe just doesn't understand rhythm.
Yeah, but right off the bat, it's clear to see that Canada is that much more confident on this kind of map. Still holding a 4-way FC, and meanwhile, Argentina is really struggling on this map. The accuracy is not looking too hot from any of their players, and although the Canadian side isn't the best in the world, the 4-way FC is going to mean quite a bit, as everybody on the side of everybody in the lobby hits past that speed that speed section. To get into the next section of the map, this section mainly focuses on a lot more flowy stuff. Still 4-way FC from Team Canada. Nothing more needs to be said, to be honest. Going to the second half comfortably in the lead.
Aure currently being the second highest accuracy. Actually, yeah, I believe Aure has the highest accuracy in the lobby right now. Not gonna be enough to bring the score over to his side. Helping him a little bit.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Aure has been performing extremely well throughout this entire match, but unfortunately not having the support that they need to run that extra mile. Meanwhile, Canada still going strong with that 4-way FC on No Mod 6. The mental triumph of Canada is really showing. They're just looking to take this point right here, right now, very comfortably. And that's sort of this really goes to show just how important mental is to a team strategy. I mean, this is no easy map by any means, and at the same time, you know, you just see this kind of performance on the side of Team Canada. You can really only attribute this to their team synergy alongside, you know, the incredible momentum that they've generated throughout the course of this entire map. Canada are
Oh,
really in their flow state. Canada are really in their flow state today.
I
And,
was
and you know, the scores that they've been putting out, the team scores they've been putting out have been nothing short of incredible.
I was gonna mention that Abure had 100% FC rate until he missed the last burst entirely.
Oh, don't worry. He doesn't have 100% FC rate. Oh my gosh. I'm very so washed. Oh my gosh. For the record, I'm besties with Avery. Surely, surely, surely.
I'm pretty sure
But
he
yeah, that's
does.
going.
Oh, never mind. He missed on normal too. Damn.
And hidden
Oh,
too. And hidden too.
oh, that map doesn't exist. Don't worry about it.
Real. But yeah, that's going to be match point for Team Canada on their own No Mod 6 pick. Looking to go out of this match with a bang. And, you know, that mental game is really, really playing out super well for Team Canada. They're really riding the momentum to victory.
Yeah, I feel like Argentina just has the unfortunate effect that everyone other than Abure has kinda reached their skill cap.
Right. And on
maybe
the flip side, you know,
Falwood
and on
seems
the flip
comfortable
side,
on the tapping
yep.
maps, but everything else she seems to be struggling a lot on as well.
Yeah, and on the flip side, Canada doesn't get skill capped on this, and if you let them generate that momentum against you, they're just going to use it and run a mile. That's the kind of team Canada is. They scale extremely well with mental. Against their first match against Argentina, it was good to see that underestimating them really put their mental in a relatively bad spot. But now that they are in a completely different position with the roles completely reversed in this final match, I mean, it's clear to see that Canada is just playing at their 110%, not even at their best, at more than their best.
Yeah, also
Really
Argentina.
good player says yeah, go for it.
Yeah, Argentina just has a really strong low SR roster with those two Abure and Unknown, known being a fucking veteran tournament player, probably one of the like longest standing players in the whole tournament, along with like Fire Red and maybe me. And yeah, Unknown just has that mental fortitude and just doesn't miss on low SR. Abure doesn't miss on low SR. Abure doesn't miss in general. And Falwet and the other players in general in the Argentinian roster were just able to FC their maps in the lower star rating maps. Meanwhile, here they're starting to get skill cap. They're starting to approach their skill cap at least. So they're seeing a lot more misses.
Yeah, and I also think that this pool heavily favors Team Canada, all things considered, because this is such a control-killed pool, and Canada is that strong of a control, is that strong on control. You can't really do anything, especially when you're a consistency/mechanics-based team like Team Argentina, you know, who favors more of the simpler maps, as opposed to Team Canada, who's just that strong on their hard rocks, that strong on their free mods, that strong on everything really. And you know, just very, very impressive stuff from Team Canada. Hopefully we get to see the last map come out soon. This is gonna be Hidden 3. This is Hidden Control, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, oh wait, did they pick already and my tournament client just didn't pick it up? I don't know, cause, okay, yeah, they did pick already. And the map has changed already. So I guess I'll just restart the tournament client. I don't want to listen to this.
What?
This is a warm-up from a previous
Oh.
match.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay, there we go. Now we just wait for OBS to pick people
Oh
up.
wow, we join in at right in the second third of the map. Holy shit.
Yeah, and okay, Canada is not too boring, I don't think. This is just tournament client trolling once again. I have no idea what this bug happens so often to those two clients at in the bottom row.
Yeah, but that's it. Aburi is the only FC on the side of Argentina, and knowing the Canadians, they probably have the combined team score required to take this point. Forward trying their best with that 600k score, but you know, going to the very end of the map, I mean, that 800k score, they just need to do 400k on the side of Team Canada, which isn't the easiest thing in the world, but given the momentum that we've been seeing throughout this entire match, you
Yeah.
get to see that
We missed most of the map, and to be honest, I still have
It
no
doesn't
idea what the
yeah,
score
wait,
was.
it is still kind of up in the air, all things considered. You know, 1 mil score difference.
Unfortunate.
Alright.
Argentina won by 29k.
Yep. With that, ladies and gentlemen, completely shifting the tides from what we saw in the round of 16. Canada is gonna walk out of the first final, out of their first losers bracket final match in a dominant 7-0 win. They do move on to face seed 4 Singapore, so that's gonna be seed 3 versus seed 4. Definitely going to be a match to watch, and I'll be playing that. Hi guys. A very strong performance from Team Argentina. Unfortunately, this is where their Cinderella story comes to a close. Argentina, before they go, I love the huge shout outs to all of the underrated Argentina players. Of course, you have Abure, but you have players like Unknown, you have players like Mark, you have players like Forward, who just came onto the global stage, and really put their best foot forward, even putting down a lot of high-seeded teams into the losers bracket. I'm looking at Singapore, I'm looking at Canada, and it really just seems to me that as we got into the later rounds of the tournament, Argentina really fell short when it came to their skill cap, and that was the death of them. And well, can you really be mad playing against such a strong performer like Canada? I think Argentina can walk home pretty satisfied with their incredible 6WC run. Top 6, all things considered, as a member of a country who's not that well known for their tournament scene, and I definitely think Argentina is kind of in the same spot as Singapore. I think, you know, personally, I think me to Abure, I think Argentina can be extremely proud with how well they've done the 6WC. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, of course, to Team Canada for making it into the top 4 and having a chance to go up to the grand finals round as a top 3 country. And unfortunately, Argentina will be going home. But you know, as I mentioned so many times, I think they can be extremely happy with what they've done this 6WC, and it's gonna be very exciting to see what lies ahead for the Argentinian team in next year's 6WC. Of that, ladies and gentlemen, your winners of this finals match is gonna be Team Canada, led of course by Renmei/TechDrive, as well as, you know, the amazing team of Estofia, CTFO, Tulipy, Harold, Shortkid, Aruota, and Aquatic 3. Ladies and gentlemen, do stay tuned for our second losers bracket match that's going to be equally, if not more exciting than whatever we have in the winners bracket. So, if you're there, just be there. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, my name has been Gaming Crayola. Huge shout out to Discord for being the ref of this match, alongside Shurex for being an amazing streamer / co-commentator for this match. Shurex, do you have any last words to say to the chat?
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and be sure to tune in for this match between Canada and Singapore at 14 UTC, I believe. Either that or 3 UTC, I'm not 100% certain. If it's 3 UTC, I gotta set up for stream again, but whatever.
But
Yeah.
with that,
Thank
with
you
that,
everyone
ladies
for
and
watching.
gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. This has been 6WC. My name has been Gamli, and we will be signing out. Goodbye.